hope you guys didn't see anything you're not supposed to see. I hope you don't see anything you're not supposed to see now. I'll sit down as low as I can, and I will say good morning. I am making a video for you here. I'm chilling in the hot springs, kind of a secret little place. It's quite a ways away from everything, about 70-mile drive, and then you got to hike a couple miles to get in. Unless you want to forge the river like I just did this morning. So I just camped right on the other side of the river there and just walk across. It's a pretty cold river, but it's a nice adventure to be out here today. And I just wanted to, I know you guys, a lot of you guys like these adventure videos, and I just like to keep bringing them. Nothing huge to share, except that I'm just enjoying myself, and I just try to inspire everybody to get out into nature. You know, like you all know that I was in LA for like 2.5 months, and I thought I was going kind of crazy, you know, like I thought there was something wrong with me. All these people kept telling me, you know, Lou kept telling me, oh, I can see you growing. My friend Nessa, she was like, oh, you're so peaceful and, you know, and evolved, and I'm kind of like, but feeling the energy of that environment made me feel kind of nuts. I mean, I never lost it or anything, but it was a pretty challenging environment, very unique and different compared to what I'm used to. As an Essene, I don't know if you know who the Essenes are, but as an Essene, you know, I'm more one to be in nature and surrounding myself with the power of nature and the angels of nature in order to enhance all areas of my life. I will return to LA to do more work, hopefully with my friend Lou, see my friend B Live and the crew, and definitely hope to hang out with Nessa again. I want to do a shout out for you, Ness. Thank you so much for being so kind and generous to me the whole time I was there. You've made the LA experience very doable for me. You know, coming to pick me up when I'm stuck or whatever. So I appreciate that a lot. I also want to do a shout out to my family, the Cohn family, Steve and Daisy and the little kids. I love you guys to death. Yaakov and Shira and Davidi. I love being with you guys there. And again, Steve's generosity made it possible for me to stay comfortable at times when I otherwise would not have been able to. Another shout out goes to Lou, who fed me, like, you know, like fed me at his house, fed me at Olak, because I was just like, you know what I mean? I mean, I live abundance in a certain kind of way. It doesn't always mean there's cash in the pocket, you know what I mean? But those three people that I just mentioned there deserve a special tribute from me. Lou, Steve, and Nessa. So I wanted to do that before I forgot, because these videos get chaotic, and then next thing I know there'll be some emergency and the videos will go off and I won't get a chance to tell you how much I love you guys. If it's possible for someone to show this video to Lou, that'd be great, but I know he's not sitting around hanging out on the computer. And neither am I right now. The phone is dead. No battery juice, no service, no internet service. So no big deal. Gonna get behind, but you know what? I needed this time of rest. I needed this time of regeneration. See, because the LifeRegenerator knows that, you know, he's a teacher and a sharer of the knowledge of light. He doesn't want to have any credit for it. He doesn't give any credit to himself. He's just a channel for wisdom from the highest places. That's what his hope is anyways. And, you know, but I love to hear the stories of the people that I met. Probably 200 people I met in LA whose lives have been either changed or just enhanced a little bit by these videos. You know, I mean, I never went into a Whole Foods store or a health food store without somebody coming up to me. So I was like, wow, you know, I was just amazed. I didn't know these videos were getting out there like that, you know. So I'm happy to be of service. I got a lot more to share. I want to continue to inspire people. to eat raw foods and to eat the living foods. It's something I'm very passionate about. I have a vision of knowledge for it. I see it. I see the light of the raw foods. I think it's pretty much my gift, my task for this world, to help people to eat more whole, unaltered foods. I like the raw living foods, totally activated and biogenic, so that every cell in my body is oscillating with light. Ever since I've been here practicing the breath work, I even brought a rebounder in the van and I've got a cooler full of watermelons, so I've been living off watermelons and herbs, and it's just fantastic. I feel fantastic. I feel just amazing compared to what I was in LA. It's just a whole nother vibe, which brought me back to the realization of environments are everything. So if you're a sick person and you're living with a bunch of negative, like, oh, what you eat doesn't affect cancer and all that stuff, then you might want to find a new environment. I'm lucky in the sense that people know that wherever I go, I'm 100% raw foodist. They feed me as such. They take care of me like that. That's one thing that Steve and Daisy did, was they would go out of their way to take me to Whole Foods for a Shabbat, to go buy me a bunch of vegetables so I could make a salad. They never made me feel bad about it. They never made me feel like I was weird. They accommodated me. Same thing with Nessa. She accommodated me. She made me make all the food. So basically she had to live in slave. But that's okay, because I had a great couch to sleep on and a safe, comfortable place with somebody that I trust 100%. And that's you, Nessa. And then Lou, you know, obviously he's 100% for 37 years, so I stayed within the field of the 100% raw food, so it wasn't challenging. So, you know, it's nice to have those fields. And then people say, well, you know, I don't think 100% raw is totally healthy. What about Chinese medicine? What about Ayurveda? What about this? What about that? I don't know, man. I feel the best when I'm eating all raw, unaltered, and living foods. I looked at the foods at the place where I'm chilling out with these people and I was having lunch. All I had was a huge salad on my plate. And all these people were eating this vegetarian food, but it just looked like slop. And I was just thinking, and of course, no offense and no judgment, but I could see by looking at the bodies, the kidneys were just overworked, the big bags under the eyes from the kidneys being overworked. I could see the livers were overworked. I could see the bellies were protruding with undigested matter. So that's why I just do what I do, because what I've seen from the 100% raw people, I don't mean to say 100%, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying devoted and dedicated to eating everything as wholesome, as healthy as you can. When I say 100%, I mean there's probably olives that slip in, maybe a little cooked oil, hopefully not any roasted nuts here and there, but I don't go fanatical or maniacal. I just do the very best I can. In other words, I'm devoted to eating everything as fresh, pure, unaltered, with no chemicals, not genetically modified. You know, now, can you do that in this world and not go bazonkos? Probably, within very limited conditions. But the thing is to stay open, and do your best, to be committed to eating what you know is best for you. And you know when you're not doing that. It will tell you. I know, because I did it for years and years. And now I'm devoted and dedicated because I want the results that I feel like I'm going to get, like the results that I'm getting today, which is I feel absolutely fantastic. My heart is filled with so much joy. My mind is filled with clarity. It's surreal. And all I want to do is help my brothers and sisters around the world to achieve this level of joy and clarity. That's my mission. That's my purpose. It's going to come in various ways. Sometimes it'll be out in nature. Sometimes it'll be videos about food and health. Other times it'll be recipes. I look forward to getting back and getting more back on the recipe tip, because I know that's more practical. But until then, just snack open a watermelon. I'll eat this watermelon. It'll be my breakfast. I won't even eat again till 1 o'clock when the lunch bell goes off over at this resort I'm staying at. I'm doing a sweat lodge today to release all the past. Anything that bothers me, I'm going to be brand new. After this sweat lodge, it's my intention to release and let go of everything that obstructs the flow of the divine love. And I'm going to do some yoga with a yoga master today. It's going to be off the hizzle or shizzle. And then I'm gonna pretty much soak in these hot springs and the hot springs over at the resort. So I'm very happy to be here sharing with you. I hope that you got inspired a little bit to get out into the nature day, to breathe, get some sunshine, fresh air. Oxygen's the key, baby. Diseases cannot sit in a highly oxygenated environment, so I'm doing my breath work every day. I brought a rebounder with me to stay in track. I'm going hiking, I'm gonna do yoga, I'm gonna sweat in these lodges. How do I have this much energy? Clean, unaltered, vibrating, raw, and living foods. Thank you very much, my friends. Let me give you a pan out. I'll keep you from seeing little Willie here, if I can. Here's the river, up over there. Ah, head rush. Beautiful, delicious river. I'll go cool off down there right now. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you for subscribing to these videos. Thank you for commenting and rating and being a part of a profound movement. Thank you, my friends. I say all this as humble as I can be. And here's the big hot springs too, which are blazingly hot. And then there's these individual tubs here. This one's hot, cooler, even cooler. And the one I'm in here is just absolutely perfect, my friends. And that is why I'm sitting in it. Thank you very much. Have a great day. God bless you if you believe in that sort of thing. And if you don't, then may the divine power of the infinite field of the quantum power that is infinitely powerful and majestic fill you so much with life that you can barely stand it. Amen.